close the door with the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Line into left field for a base hit. Hit in the air. That's going to be the second baseman. They have a chance for two, and they got him.
Run, the throw is in time for the out.
Lifted high into left field. Ball is way back, and that ball is way gone.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to our coverage of the Consolation Championship here today, featuring the Thompson Tommies and the Lakers of Lacs-Burlington and Lewis and Clark. This is our pregame show brought to you in part by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. I'm Chase Miller with you here today. For the Thompson Tommies, able to get by able to see Lacs-Burlington here for the first time this season for the Tommies, and alongside with DLB, going back to what happened yesterday in the consolation portion of the bracket. Lacs-Burlington with a 9-7 win over the Mayport CG Patriots, and then the Thompson Tommies also with a 9-7 win over Renville County. It's a gorgeous day here for softball. If you're just joining us, what happened about 15-20 minutes ago, Mayport CG defeated Renville County 7-1 to take 7th place. Riley Santrum was the Senior Athlete of the Year, and Keenan Konchak was the Coach of the Year in Class B softball as well. But again, a 7-1 win for Mayport CG over Renville County. We'll see what Thompson and Lacs-Burlington. Lewis and Clark will provide. Third place game will feature Velva Drake, Animus, and Beulah. Then the championship will have that for you later on as well, featuring Kindred Richland and the Central Cass Squirrels. Take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll hear from the coach of the Thompson Tommies. That is Matt Chandler. Around the corner, hear from Jamestown ahead of the starting lineups and the opening pitch between the Lakers and the Tommies on yourliveevent.com. Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line Salad Bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
It's the most prestigious, challenging, rewarding tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The World of Outlaws Kings Late Models.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
As we continue on our pregame show here today from Jamestown, joining us now is the head coach from the Thompson Tommies. That is Matt Chandler, as they take on Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark for 5th place here. And Matt, let's just recap yesterday. Obviously, Maya working really a good leadoff batter. Remember, we talked about her in the post-game show yesterday. Just when she can truly be that leadoff batter and get on, what does that do for the rest of the lineup offensively, no matter who you're going up against?
You know, it kind of changes the mindset for the people hitting behind them. We can find a way on base, and she's been that catalyst for us this season. Get on base, get us started, and Drew does a good job with the bunt game if we need to move her over or get a hit and move her over.
The one thing, speaking about hitting the Lacs-Burlington, 2 games, they've gotten a lot of balls that they put in play here. So what's going to be a challenge against the Lakers to try to take 2 wins here at this state tournament?
You know, with our pitching staff, I've always preached pitch to contact and let our defense make the plays. So I would rather them put the ball in play than give those free passes, and I got all the confidence in the world that the girls are going to make the plays for us today.
Let's talk about the 3 seniors on your team. What do they kind of just mean to you, 4 seniors on this team here, Matt, and just kind of what do they mean to you overall as a group, and what is the legacy they've left for Thompson softball?
You know, for me, the hardest thing is that this is the end, you know. These are 4 kids that have been a huge part of our community, a huge part of our school. Shoot for me, they've babysat my kids. They mean a whole heck of a lot to me, and I appreciate everything that they've done for me, my family, our school, our community, our program. Can't say enough about those kids. I'm certainly going to miss them, and so fortunate that we got to spend this extra week with them at the state tournament.
Able to get that. It's a picture-perfect day, too, as well, to play some softball. Final thing from you, Matt. I know I talked about this on Thursday and Friday, but ultimately, what's the one thing Thompson needs to do well here today to get this second win at a state tournament?
You know, it starts in the circle. We got to throw strikes and then make plays behind them. Offensively, we got to put the ball in play and put the pressure on Lacs-Burlington. If we can do that, we should have some good success today.
Coach Chandler, thanks so much for your time, and best of luck here against the Lakers.
Thank you very much.
That again, Matt Chandler, head coach of the Thompson Tommies. This interview brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. We're back after this here in Jamestown.
Sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All VersaMax and CargoMax trailers at summer sale prices. Plus, you get up to an additional $250 rebate on CargoMax trailers. Bloomfield Enterprise has the 10.5, 12.5, and 14.5 VersaMax trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts, or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on VersaMax and CargoMax trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
Central Cass Schools' mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Again, that interview with head coach Matt Chandler of the Thompson Tommies, brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to dhbankand.com. It's now time to get to our starting lineups here for the Thompson Tommies and the Lacs-Burlington Lakers. The visitors on the scoreboard will be here today, the Thompson Tommies, as they'll be in their all-black uniforms here today, while the Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers, they will be in their white tops and their red pants. Our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life with great careers, grower products, grower-owned and quality products. Go to crystalsugar.com, and that's crystalsugar.com. For the Thompson Tommies, they'll roll like this. Maya Warkin, the sophomore center fielder. Drew Schwab, the senior second baseman, batting second. Kaya Hurst, the sophomore shortstop, batting third. Cindy Schwabe, the senior pitcher, batting cleanup. Marley Kurtz, the senior third baseman, batting fifth. Fiona Hendrickson, the sophomore catcher, batting 6th. Cindy Liason, the freshman designated player, batting 7th. Claire Cullen, the sophomore left fielder, followed by Andy Schwab, the freshman right fielder, and Abby Olson here in this one. Again, Warkin, Schwab, Hurst, Schwabe, Kurtz, Hendrickson, Liason, Cullen, Schwab, and Olson here for head coach Matt Chandler and the Thompson Tommies. For the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, head coached by Peggy Pearson. They'll roll like this here today. Logan Eastos, the sophomore shortstop. Cambria Benno, the senior center fielder. Sarah Yale, the freshman pitcher. From there, you have Xana Berkeley, the cleanup batter, the senior third baseman. Shaylee Holland, the right field 8th grader, batting 5th. Maya Nisham, the senior left fielder, batting 6th. Aubrey Shep, the junior designated player, batting 7th. Piper Feller, the 8th grade first baseman, batting 8th. And then you have Lindahl, the sophomore second baseman. Elisa batting 9th, and then Gretchen Deaver will be in the flex spot, the catcher here. So Eastos with Benno, Yale, Berkeley, Holland, Nisham, Shep, Feller, Lindahl, and Deaver. Again, our starting lineups brought to you in part by American Crystal Sugar Company. Live the sweet life. Quality products, great careers, grower owned. Go to crystalsugar.com. Again, that's crystalsugar.com. We come back after this. We'll let you know what's going on at the state baseball in Jack Brown Stadium here in Jamestown. A reminder still to come as well, the championship later today at 5 o'clock that we'll have for you here for the state softball tournament. That'll be between Kinder Richland and the Central Cass Squirrels. We're back after this with the first pitch around the corner here between the Tommies and Lakers on YourLiveEvent.com.
I believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, Swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Designing places of lasting value and beauty, Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton continues to be a leader in small town skylines. No project is off the table as they've completed buildings for commercial businesses, educational and medical facilities, public spaces, religious centers, and even residential properties. From start to finish, Bobby and her team will help your visions become reality. Hepper Olson Architects of Buxton, 701-841-1000 and hepperolson.com. Best of luck to the regional athletes in your spring sports tournaments.
As we come back here, this is our pregame show, again brought to you in part by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Chase Miller with you here in Jamestown as we take a look at the current weather conditions here today in the Buffalo City. About as picture perfect of a day that you could have for state softball. Currently, right now in Jamestown, about 66 degrees, clear skies, and a little wind that is blowing in from right field. The broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors of the North Dakota High School Activities Association. Taking a look at what's coming up later today from the state baseball tournament, you will have the 7th place game that is about an inning in right now between Surrey and Bottineau. The Constellation Championship will feature Lacs-Burlington, Washburn, Wilton, Center Stanton. 3rd place game, Central Cass and Cheyenne New Rockford. Greg Grenz will have the call for you on that one right here on YourLiveEvent.com around 4:30. Then the championship later tonight between Thompson and Grafton. That is slated to get underway at 7. So again, that is a look at the state baseball tournament. We will have the 3rd place and the championship game here on YourLiveEvent.com for our audio-only broadcast. State A softball in Dickinson. Consolation Championship will feature Grand Forks, Red River, and West Fargo, Cheyenne. 3rd place is Minot, West Fargo, and the championship in Class A is Bismarck High and Dickinson. We'll take a quick break, and we come back after this. We'll get to the first pitch between the Thompson Tommies and the Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark. Again, this is our pregame show brought to you in part by the Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo. Friday night races start at 7, and check out the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars on August the 24th. For more information, go to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com. That's RedRiverValleySpeedway.com for tickets, a full schedule throughout the summer, and more in West Fargo. Back after this with the first pitch here on your LiveEvent.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Pearly Community Co-op has been serving the area producers with exceptional service and quality products since 1933. Schedule your vehicle in the shop for tires, oil changes, and small repair services. Delivering premium Senex Farm fuels and lubricants direct to your locations. Call Rob for your farm fuel and bulk oil, as well as transport load and contract pricing. 218-861-6561. Pearly Community Co-op, locally owned and serving you since 1933. Call 218-861-6561.
Red River Valley Speedway. Every Friday night you're gonna feel alright. Your destination for family fun.
Get ready for racing this Friday night at 7 at the Red River Valley Speedway. This week is Military Appreciation Night, First Responders Night, and the IMCA Sprint Car Meet and Greet. Stay after the races for fireworks. Sponsored by Star Fireworks, Stutzman Harley-Davidson, M&J Brand Saloon, Thunder Country, FM Drain Cleaning and Services, and Leinenkugels. For details, log on to RedRiverValleySpeedway.com.
As we come back here again, that does it for our pregame show, brought to you in part by Norman County Raceway. Norman County Raceway can check out the World of Outlaw late models on June the 29th in Ada. Tickets now available at NormanCountyRaceway.com. That again is NormanCountyRaceway.com. As the winner of this game will win 2 games here at the state tournament and go back-to-back and take 5th. The loser of this game will take 6th place. Taking a look at the past couple of years after COVID for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, 3rd place in 21, 8th place in 2022, and 7th place a season ago in Minot. While for Thompson in 21, they finished runner-up here in Jamestown. 2022 in Fargo, they finished 7th place, and last year in Minot finishing runner-up here for the Thompson Tommies. First meeting of the season for the Lakers and the Thompson Tommies here as we get this one ready to go just after the noon hour here from Trapper Field in Jamestown. Maya Workin, Drew Schwab, and Kaya Hurst here for the Tommies out in their all-black uniforms with the white numerals outlined in green with the Thompson Tommy logo in front. For the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, the Lakers with their white tops, Lakers in cursive outlined in red, outlined in black with the red again in cursive with the red numerals outlined in black with the black brown, make that the red pants outlined in white. Opening pitch here in the circle by Sierra Yale will be at 12:04 against Workin. This one in there for a strike, and our Consolation Championship here is underway. Lacs-Burlington 21-5 on the season. For the Tommies, 18-9. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Maya Workin will take this one low. It'll be now 1-1. Neesham in left, Benno in center, Holden in right. Feller at first with Lindahl at second, Eastas at short, and Berkeley at third. This will be hit on the ground of the shortstop, Eastas. Eastas with the glove across the diamond in time to retire Workin. 6-3 on the putout, and there's one down. Deaver behind the plate with Sierra Yale in the circle as now Drew Schwab comes up to the plate. Drew Schwab with a big 2 RBI single yesterday for the Thompson Tommies. As we take a look at what Yale was able to do after this pitch as this will be a high fly ball that'll go into short right field. The right fielder on her horse, Solon, one pitch, and Drew Schwab is retired, and there's 2 down. As again for Lacs-Burlington yesterday, Sierra Yale, 7 innings of work, 8 hits, 7 runs, 5 were earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. As this will be now to Kaya Hurst. This will miss for a ball. It's now 1-0. Sierra just a freshman in the circle here. Here's the 1-0 offering upcoming to Hurst. This will be popped up in the infield. Berkeley, the third baseman, retrieves it, and that'll retire the side of 3 up, 3 down inning here for Sierra Yale in this circle. As we head to the bottom of the first, it's Thompson scoreless with the Lakers coming to the plate.
Are you dreaming of building or remodeling your dream home? This is Sonia from the Lighting Gallery, and we can help you from the time you start that dream to the time that your last fixture is hung in your room. We can come out to your house and do an in-home lighting design, picking out fixtures, working within your budget, working within your style, and putting together a full lighting package for you that makes your house feel like a home. If you're building, you're remodeling, visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks.
Stop on out to Watts Ace Hardware in Castleton and gear up with name brands from Steel, Milwaukee, Ego, and Craftsman Power Tools. Plus, Watts Ace Hardware has a key cutting and paint mixing section for your own do-it-yourself projects. From their grill selection with Traeger, Blackstone, Weber, and the Big Green Egg to their customer laser engraving center, Watts Ace Hardware is a place you need to check out. Stop in at 1610 Governor's Drive in Castleton for Watts Ace Hardware.
Bottom of the first inning we go. Logan Eastos first pitch swinging here against Sidney Schwabe. Hits a towering fly into left, and the left fielder and calls up the shortstop Hurst to retire. The leadoff batter here in Eastos is out on 1 pitch, and there's 1 down. Warkins in center with Andy Schwab in right. Olson at first base with Drew Schwab at second. Hurst, as we alluded to, at short with Kurtz at third and Hendrickson behind the plates. Cambria Beno, the senior center fielder. We'll see this one miss up top for a ball. It's now 1-0. Sierra Yale due up next here for the Lakers. Sidney Schwabe in the circle. The 1-0 pitch in there for a strike makes it now 1-1. Taking a look back yesterday for the Lakers. Beno went 3 for 3 with 2 runs scored, a run driven in, and a walk. As this one will go foul into the netting. And then we'll keep it now at 1-2. Well, for Sidney Schwabe, came in relief with 6 innings of work, 7 hits, 3 runs, all earned, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts in the circle yesterday for Thompson in their win over Renville County. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes due to the number 2 batter in Cambria Beno. 2-2 pitch, then a 1-hop. Now make it 3-2. Senior center fielder again in Beno due up next. If you're just joining us, Mayport CG won the 7th-place game earlier today, 7-1 over Renville County. Riley Satcham was named Senior Athlete of the Year. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and Schwabe gets the strikeout. There's 1 down. Broadcasting live from the Prairie Inn of Restaurant of Carrington broadcast booth from breakfast, dinner, supper, and more. The Prairie Inn has you covered, located right around the roundabout in Carrington. For more information, call 652-3976 at 652-3976. The Prairie Inn broadcast booth again in Carrington. So far, it will be 2-0 upcoming here to Sierra Yale, the freshman pitcher. And then Berkeley's due up next. 2-0 pitch. I'll miss out of the zone and make it now 3-0. Lakers, one thing they've done in this tournament is find a ways to put the ball in play, whether it was against Kindred Richland yesterday, 2 days ago, or against the Patriots of Mayport CG yesterday. 3 balls and a strike. Schwabe will see a first free pass of the day, a 5-pitch walk. As you have 2 down, and again, that's the first free pass here of the contest. As now we'll have a courtesy runner coming on here for Lacs-Burlington. As this would be Rosencrantz. So Rosencrantz will come on here for the pitcher, Sierra Yale, with the courtesy runner, as it will be now Berkeley, the senior third baseman, coming up to the plate here for the Lakers. For Berkeley, 1 of 4 with a run driven in yesterday in their win over the Mayport CG Patriots. 8 runs scored in the last 2 innings for the Lakers, 3 in the 6th, 5 in the 7th, as this on a pass ball will allow Rosenkrantz to scamper to second base as Berkeley works ahead in the count now 1-0 as that goes off of Hendrickson's glove. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Big swing, now 1-1. So 1 ball and a strike upcoming here with 2 outs. Bottom of the first, Lakers with a runner in scoring position. This one is hit right back up the middle on 2 hops. Warkin is there. Here's the throw from Warkin to home plate. And this one will get by the catcher, Hendrickson. And going to second base again will be Berkeley. It's an RBI single on the way here for Berkeley. Rosenkrantz comes in to score, and the Lakers take a 1-0 lead. So run driven in, a base knock away, a 2-out walk. Here by Sierra Yale, and then eventually on the pass ball allows her to come in to score. So 1-0, good piece of hitting there by Berkeley, going right back up the middle on that one with the RBI. This one will be a strike here with Holin. The 8th grade right fielder now makes it 0-1. No balls and a strike here to the number 5 batter as the Lakers have Berkeley again standing at second base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This will be hit right back up the middle again, and the center fielder doing a good job there with Workin, able to glove that one as she handed in the cradle, and that'll retire the side. A run does come across into Lacs-Burlington after 1 takes a 1-0 lead as we head to the second here on your liveevent.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
It's the top of the second inning. We go here on yourliveevent.com. Sydney Schwabe, Marley Kurtz, and Fiona Hendrickson here, the 4, 5, and 6 batters to the plates for the Thompson Tommies. As we'll see what Thompson can do. They came out swinging against Sierra Yale, a ground out, fly out, and a pop out in the first. So Yale going up against Sydney Schwabe here to lead things off for the Thompson Tommies in the second. Going to see what Schwabe did again yesterday. 1 of 3 with a run scored and a run driven in their win over Renville County. This one is going to be bunted up the first base line. That will be a fair ball, and this will be nice cover by the second baseman Lindahl, who had to somehow backhand it as that one just kept rolling up the first base line, and that will be Schwabe is out. Deaver to Lindahl there, 2-4 on the putout, and there's 1 down here in the second. Marley Kurtz, the senior third baseman, part of 4 seniors on the Thompson Tommies club this season, playing in their final game for Coach Matt Chandler. This will be hit right back to the pitcher here to Yale. Yale gives it over to Feller. 1-3, 2 pitches, and there's 2 outs here in the second. As now you have Fiona Hendrickson here for Thompson. Talking with coaches, doesn't matter if it's the championship game, 7th place game, or somewhere in between. When you know it's the finale of a particular club and a particular senior class, you come into it, a lot of emotions going into whether it's, again, the 7th place or the championship game, knowing this is the final time this group will be together. The 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed, now 0-2. Sierra Yale, 3 batters against Thompson, 1 pitch and 1 out so far here in the circle. The 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed, and Yale gets the strikeout. Another 3-up, 3-down inning in the circle here for Yale as we head to the bottom of the second. It's still 1-0 with the Lakers coming to the plate.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools A very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to all the teams in the state softball tournament, and good luck to the Region 2 champ, Mayport CG Patriots, from the Mayport CG Booster Club.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we head to the bottom of the second inning here, it'll go Maya Nisham with Shep and Feller here, the 6, 7, and 8 batters for the Lakers going up against Sydney Schwabe. DOB, a little two-out rally there with a walk by Yale. Rosenkrantz came in to score on the courtesy runner after the single by Berkeley, and that's been the difference for those of you who are just joining us right now. 1 ball, no strikes here to the senior left fielder. This on the second pitch will be grounded. A slow ground to the Kurtz. Nice job there by the third baseman. 5-3 on the putout across the way to Olson, as that was a slow grounder, and there's 1 down here in the second inning. Aubrey Shep, the designated player, now coming up to the plate here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. As for Shep, she's 1 of 4 with a 2 RBI in their contest in their win yesterday over the Mayport CG Patriots. This one will be a strike. It's now 0-1. Again, Piper Feller then due up next for the Lakers. This will be fisted foul, and for both teams in this second inning, wasting very little time at the plates. No balls, 2 strikes. Third place game, Velva, Drake, Animus, and Beulah. Here's the 0-2 pitch off speed. It'll be 1-2. And then the championship game we'll have for your audio-only broadcast with Kindred Richland and the Central Cass Squirrels. The 1-2 pitch, strike 3, looking good location for Schwabe. That's her second strikeout of the afternoon. I got Piper Feller, made a really nice play yesterday, robbing extra base hits against the Mayport CG Patriots, and came up with a big run batted in, as well as this one will go foul, now 0-1, and just an 8th grader here again for the Lakers. Feller 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs yesterday here for Coach Hangy Pearson and DLB Lewis and Clark. This one will be at the knee, in there for a strike. Schwabe working that lower half of the zone right now to get ahead on Piper Feller. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch nearly got her. If you're going to miss, outer part of the plate low, that's a good location now, 1-2. Schwabe will have another opportunity here. The 1-2 pitch, this will be hit in the air. That's to right center field, could split the gap. That one will split the gap. Rounding first is Feller, on her way to second. Working gets the ball in, and it's a 2-out double here for the Lakers. So Feller gets aboard. That'll be the second base knock-in. Just like the first inning, the Lakers waiting till the second here to try to maybe do some damage against Schwabe in the circle. Now it's to Lindahl here, the sophomore second baseman, and then back to the top of the lineup with Logan Eastos for the Lakers. This one will go foul into the netting, now 0-1. Not a cloud in the sky after yesterday was mostly overcast, and Thursday we started the day with rain, showers, and sprinkles. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, now 0-2. We'll also have coverage of the Thompson Tommy Baseball Championship against the Grafton Spoilers later tonight. First pitch scheduled for 7 o'clock with Greg Grenz on the call at Jack Brown Stadium here in Jamestown. 0-2 pitch, that'll run high, now 1-2. This Thompson Tommy Baseball team trying to win their 3rd straight in Class B. They again will go up against the Spoilers at 7. 1-2 pitch, fisted, and I'll go foul yet again, running in on the hands there of Lindahl. Logan Eastos then 2 up again here for the Lakers. So far a walk, a single, and a double here for Sydney Schwabe against, and we'll see what happens here with Lindahl. 1-2 pitch, missing low, now 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes upcoming here. 2-2 is going to be hit on a little soft line drive to center field. That's going to plate a run. Coming in to score will be Piper Feller. It's a soft little blooper by Lindahl, and it's 2-0 here for the Lakers. As Logan Eastas will come up now here for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. So 2-0 your score in favor of the Lakers here. They've all done this as well via 2 outs in the first and now 2 outs here in the second, as this will miss here to Logan Eastas. Lindahl just going to put the head of the bat out in front of the softball there and got it on a little bloop to straightaway center. This is going to get by the catcher as Hendrickson won't make a throw down. As getting to second base here will be Lindahl. It'll be 2 balls and no strikes upcoming now to the leadoff batter. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Now 2-1. The Lacs-Burlington, via being the seeded team, they get the home opportunity to bat in the lineup. As this will miss low. It's the higher seed, and if there is a no seed team playing, then it's just a flip of a coin toss here at the state tournament. But other than that, if the higher seed or there's a seeded team, they get the opportunity to bat in the home spot, as this one will go up the first baseline foul into a couple steps there as Olsen to retire their side at first, and the Lakers do score a run. After 2 innings of play, it's a new score. It's 2 for DLB, Lewis and Clark. Thompson scoreless with the Tommies coming to the plate.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 3rd and 4th.
Closey with the 0-2 pitch.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 10th and 11th.
Right corner west is there for the dig. Backs at Bogenry for another kill.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 15th and 16th.
Really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the duck to Carson Yale.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
The Red River Valley Fair is coming up here in June and July. You can check out the yourliveevent.com free stage. There's going to be a kids' day. There's going to be live entertainment with Slamabama and more. Also, some of the grandstand entertainment will feature Sublime, Hairball, Blake Shelton. For tickets and the complete rundown on schedule, head to redrivervalleyfair.com. That's redrivervalleyfair.com. 3 consecutive weekends, June 28th through the 30th, July 4th through the 7th, and July 11th through the 14th at the fairgrounds in West Fargo. So top of the third we go. Here will be Cindy Eliason, Claire Calling, and then Andy Schwabe here coming up. So Eliason, Calling, and Schwab here, the 7, 8, and 9 batters for the Thompson Tommies. This one will miss for a ball. It's now 1-0. Cindy Eliason able to have a couple of big at-bats in this particular tournament here for Thompson, especially yesterday against Renville County. And this one will be, well, there goes a no-hitter right on cue as Eliason gets aboard here with a single to left. And say what she was able to do yesterday, go 2 of 4 with a run scored and a run driven in. Claire Calling has been a hitting machine. She's been able to slash, hits the board. She's been able to bunt, hits the board, and it's been a good part of the lineup here for Thompson at the state tournament. The sophomore left fielder digs in, looking to bunt. She will bunt this one right back to the pitcher. It will be a productive out. Lyson goes to second. Collin is retired on 1 out here, and now you got a runner in scoring position for the first time here for Thompson. Andy Schramm then back to the top of the lineup here with Maya Workin for Thompson. Let's see, Ariel so far, 2 1/3 innings worked, 1 strikeout, and 1 hit against. This will be hit in the air. That'll go to center. This one's going to die, and a backhanded play by Benno. Nice backhanded play by Benno with the wind. It was kind of slowly dying down. So 1 pitch and an out here as it goes now to the top of the lineup. So the first time through again the order. Facing 9 batters, just 1 hit, no walks, and a strikeout here for Sierra Yale as Maya Workin will take a ball that'll miss up high. It'll be 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at second base again is Eliason here in the top half of the 3rd inning. 1-0 pitch in there for a strikeout, 1-1. A game that's 20 minutes old right now here from Trapper Field in Jamestown. Here's the 1-1. That'll miss up high, now 2-1, and we'll see what the adjustments are made the second time through the lineup against here with Sierra Yale. First time through, a lot of first pitch swings or second pitch swings. See, this one will be hit on the ground. That'll go to the shortstop. Eastos goes across the diamond, 6-3 to Feller to retire the side. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. 2.5 complete here in Jamestown for the Consolation Championship. It's DLB 2, Thompson scoreless.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Bottom of the third inning here on YourLiveEvent.com. Cambria Benno, Sierra Yale, and then you'll have Berkeley to the plate. The 2, 3, and 4 batters here for Lacs-Burlington. Lewis and Clark plated a run so far in the first and a run so far here in the second. So they will look to add on to it, and it's the one thing they have done awfully well here in this tournament, no matter who they played. Kindred Richland, Mayport CG, and here Thompson getting runners on the base pass in most innings. As this one will miss low, it'll be 1-0. Lacs-Burlington, a better year than what they had the last 2 years at state, as this one's going to be flied out to Workin. Workin continues to come in. Maya does a good job there, 2 pitches, and Benno is retired. As it just kept dying instead of running out all the way out into the center field. So Workin had to really hustle after that one to get the out, and there's 1 down. As Sierra Yale earned a walker last time up. First pitch swinging as this one will go. It'll be a foul ball. Now 0-1. But as we were saying earlier, DLB the last 2 years played in the 7th place game, finishing 8th 2 years ago, 7th last year. So this, no matter the result, already a stepping stone moving in the right direction again. Outside of Beulah, they've been the only team to ever play in a championship game in program history from the West. Have not won a state championship, but this is a team that's got a lot of youth to it as well as senior with Benno. You got the freshman here with Sierra Yale at the plate. The 1-2 pitch has popped up, an opportunity for Olsen again. This will be made in and out. Nearly in foul territory, and now there's 2 down here in the third. As now you have Berkeley to the plate with a single, her last time up, and a run driven in. She is a senior, but again, there's a smattering of 8th graders, sophomores, freshmen here. There will be a good core coming back next season for the Lakers. This one will be swung on and missed. Now 0-1. The same for Thompson. 4 seniors, but there will be a good core still coming back next season for head coach Matt Chandler. They will have to find out with the 0-1. That'll miss. It'll be 1-1 with their pitcher in their circle here again with Cindy Schwabe, Drew Schwab, as well. So for Coach Chandler, we'll have to find another pitcher coming into next season, as this one will be in there at the knee. Now 1-2, just in terms of what we've seen here at State. And for the most part of the postseason, it's been mostly Drew Schwab and Cindy Schwabe in the circle. 1-2 pitch. This will be hit in the air. That's on a line to left center field. Warkin sees this one wall all the way to the wall. Here's a big turn by Berkeley. Warkin's throw, the relay, not going to be in time. And Berkeley 2 for 2 today with her second hit. That was a ringing double, and just like they've done throughout the entirety of this game, the Lakers doing all their damage with 2 outs in the first, second, and now here in the third. Holland 0 for 1 with the fly out to center her last time up. This will be low. It's now 1-0. There's something to be said about a team baseball softball when you can be dangerous with 2 outs, and that's what the Lakers have done. 1-0 pitch. This would be in the air to Workin. Workin camps underneath it, finds it, and that'll retire the side. No runs ahead, no errors, and a runner left. We played 3 today here from Jamestown. It's 2-0 to Lacs-Burlington. Lewis and Clark with Thompson coming to the plates.
At Thompson
In public schools, their mission is to develop lifelong learners and responsible citizens. You can visit their website, tps-k12.org, for school announcements and calendars, lunch menus, weather announcements, athletic schedules, and more. Follow them on social media and share in Tommy Pride with student updates and events with Thompson Public Schools. Thompson Public Schools thanks all students, staff, parents, alumni, and community members for their continued support. Good luck to the Tommies. Learn more at tps-k12.org.
Top of the fourth inning. It's now time to get to our in-game update here, brought to you in part by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. The Thompson Tommies, no runs, a hit. They've left one on with no errors for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. 2 runs on 4 hits. They have yet to commit an error, and they've left 3 runners on. Sidney Schwambe, 3 innings of work, 4 hits. Both runs are earned with a walk and 2 strikeouts. Sierra Yale, 3 innings of work, a hit, no walks, and 1 strikeout. That, again, is our in-game update, brought to you in part by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. From lots to build your dream home to really good schools, recreation, and fun. Check it all out in Hillsborough. There's more at exit 104, again, just off I-29 on the eastern side of North Dakota. So this will be 1-0 coming here to Drew Schwab. So far for Yale, she's faced just 1 over the minimum in 3 innings of work. Here's the 1-0 offering. In there for a strike now, 1-1. As we reach the midway point of this Consolation Championship game. Here's the 1-1. That'll be hit on the ground foul. Nice barehanded there by Matt Chandler up the third baseline and gives a toss to Yale. There's now be 1-2. For Yale, she just has seen 1 2-ball count here today. 1-2 pitch. Did she go through the zone? Yes, she did. They'll look to check. The home plate umpire will say that Drew went through the zone, and that'll be the second strikeout here for Sierra Yale. Trying to hold up there at the very end, just unable to do so. And now it's Kaya Hurst, who's 0 for 1 with a pop-out. Pitch here from the Lakers. Hurst hits a grounder. That'll go to the shortstop. Yeastos across the diamond. Feller with the stretch, and it's 6-3. As Hurst just rolled the ankle right there. She was trying to extend to get to first base. And she's coming up on her own power right now. Matt Chandler going over to double check on Kaya here. As the infield will come in right now for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark before Sidney Schwambe comes up to the plate. So they will check on Kaya Hurst. We'll break with them here on your liveevent.com.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
So 2 down here. Again, 6-3 on the putout. Kaya Hurst, again, just trying to stretch there at first base to try to beat the throw. Twisted her ankle, so we'll keep apprised of that once the Tommies get out into the infield here coming up. Sidney Schwambe takes a strike. She's 0 for 1 today with a ground out. 2 down here in the top of the 4th inning. Sierra Yale right now winds and delivers. The 0-1, that'll miss. Now 1-1. Lacs-Burlington with the win would finish as their seed line as the number 5 team here at the state tournament. As that seed line again voted on by the coaches. The 1-1 pitch can be hit on the ground foul. And now will be 1-2 for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. They'll be sitting there 6, 7, and 8 batters to the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning. As Yale again works with the 1-2. Off speed, got her swinging, and Sidney is retired via the strikeout. Another 3 up, 3 down here for Yale in the circle. 3 of the 4 innings, Yale has gone 3 up and 3 down. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning here, it's 2-0 to Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. Broadcasting from the Prairie Inn Restaurant of Carrington broadcast booth, call 701-652-3976. The Prairie Inn of Carrington, when you're making your way through Carrington, located by the roundabout, whether it's for maybe a breakfast, maybe it's a lunch meeting or something in between with supper, check out the Prairie Inn of Carrington. So Kaya Hurst returns to shortstop. That's the good news here for Thompson after just rolling that ankle. Now for Thompson, trying to get Neesham out here. One pitch. Neesham pops it up. That'll go into short left center field. The left fielder here, and Claire Calling comes across. One pitch and one down. That's been a developing theme here in this contest on both sides, not wasting very much time to try to put the ball in play here in Jamestown. Aubrey Shep here, the junior designated player, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Big swing. It's now 0-1. The Lacs-Burlington with their runs across in the first and the second. A Berkeley RBI single in the first and a Lindahl RBI single in the second. As this one is going to be hit in the air. A short pop-up to short right field. Drew Schwab, the second baseman, able to get there, glove it down. 2 pitches, and Aubrey Schrepp is retired. But in every inning, the first, second, and the third, this is where the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark has done their damage. Cindy Schwabe has done a good job getting the first and second out of the inning, but then it's a single, it's a walk, it's a double here for the Lakers with 2 outs. And here will be, well, an extra base hit potentially hit down the left field line for Feller. Feller with the big turn. Here's a throw by Calling, and it'll be cut off by Hurst, and it will be a 2-out double. So right on cue, Piper Feller, 1 pitch, gets a base knock, and it will be a 2-out double here. So the 5th hit against Cindy Schwabe, all of them again via 2 outs. As now it's Lindahl, who does have a run driven in of Piper Feller back in the second. As this will come in and hit the batter here, so Lindahl will take her base. And now it's still Logan Eastos here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Thompson, top of the 5th. They will send Kurtz, Hendrickson, and Eliason to the plate. They're 5, 6, and 7 batters. Right now, runners at first and second. Schwabe trying to get out of any situation here in the 4th. Delivers a strike to Eastos, who's 0 for 2. A fly out to left to begin the game at the plate for Eastos. Trying to pop out her last time up to Olsen. That was right in that fair foul territory. It'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. This will be in the dirt. Good job by Hendrickson at the plate to keep that one close and not allow Feller to try to scamper down to third base. It's now 2-1. Calling in left with Warken in center, Andy Schwab again in right. The 2-1 pitch is going to be hit. This has an opportunity for the third baseman, Kurtz. It's tailing, and Kurtz with about a foot left before it went to the dugout. Just couldn't glove it, but it is strike number 2. Those are always tough plays, even the 3rd day of the tournament. You're facing the sun. As there's not a cloud in the sky, the wind just kind of tails it back. You're trying to see how much room you have in front of that dugout. As here's the 2-2 payoff pitch. Eastos will see this one run full, and now the runners will have a chance to start moving on a 3-2. 3-2 pitch. That'll be hit on the ground, gloved there by Hurst across the diamond. Oh, what a play! Deep at short by the shortstop. Hurst to Olsen on the stretch to retire the side. 6-3 on the play. And that is a sparkling web gem brought to you in part by our friends at Great Plains Fireworks. Great Plains Fireworks in Hillsboro, just off the frontage road and I-29. Mark that for those scoring at home. If the Thompson Tommies can get a couple of runs across here against Yale. There were no runs, a hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We played 4. It's 2-0 to Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
On a play again by Hurst one more time. That was deep and short under the glove of the third baseman there for Thompson and Kurtz. But Hurst deep in the short goes across the diamond to Olson to retire the leadoff batter Logan Yeastas here. And we'll see if Thompson can take some good mojo here entering the top of the 5th inning. Right now they're just down to their final 9 outs in a game that has been humming along. This will be a strike. It's 0-1. The contest started at 12:04. We're 35 minutes young, and it's already the 5th inning. Marley Kurtz 0-for-1 in the game. A ground out to the pitcher in Yale. This one will miss. Now it's going to be 1-1. Yale 4 innings of work, 1 hit. Came back in the 3rd by Liason. 3 strikeouts and no walks. Here's the 1-1. That'll be hit, and that's through for a base knock to right. Marley Kurtz is aboard here with a single, and for the Thompson Tommies, it's the 2nd inning that they found a leadoff single here to begin an inning. Tying run comes to the plate with Fiona Hendrickson here for the sophomore catcher. Struck out her last time up, just the 2nd hit again against Sierra Yale. Yale in the circle here for the Lakers. Looks behind with Deaver. This one will one hop, and the runner will make her way on the wild pitch to second base here with Kurtz. So runner in scoring position, 1 ball, no strikes with Fiona Hendrickson. Berkeley again at third. Eastos been kept busy today at shortstop as she has recorded 3 outs at short. Lindahl at second, Feller at first with Deaver behind the plates. Here's the 1-0. This will be hit in the air. That could possibly spell trouble. That one going down the line, and that'll drop in for a base knock. Staying at second base, not sure there if Kurtz was going to be caught or not, but regardless, Thompson gets another single. Good effort, by the way, of Lindahl and Holen chasing after that ball. Lindahl nearly had an outstretched glove towards it, but instead it's a single here for Thompson, and for the first time against Yale, they have 2 runners on the base pass. This will miss on the zone with Sydney Liason here. It's now 1-0. Sydney with the first hit of the game to left field back in the 3rd inning for Thompson. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That'll be a soft grounder. Yale trying to get the lead runner at third. The throw across the diamond for a double play, not going to be in time. So Liason reaches on a fielder's choice as Marley Kurtz is retired at third base, and there's 1 down. 3 hits today against Yale, all have been the single variety. Claire Calling with the sacrifice bunt her last time up at the plates. This will miss in the dirt. It's 1-0. And for the 2nd time against Sierra Yale, the Thompson Tommies have 4 batters coming up in an inning. 1 down in the 5th. That'll be in there for a strike at 1-1. So runner at second base now again is Hendrickson. Liason stands at first. Yale with the 1-1 offering. That'll miss outside now, 2-1. Thompson trying to get their 19th win of the season, while for DOB looking for win number 22 of the year to wrap up the year here in Jamestown. The 2-1 pitch, that'll miss, now 3-1. And that is going to be the first 3-ball count for Yale here in the circle for the Lakers. 3-ball, 1 strike here to the sophomore left fielder. And Calling will hit this one foul, and this will be our first full count, so just keep on adding to that here. And Sierra Yale wasted very many pitches in the first 3 innings with Thompson trying to get that first or second pitch. Here's the payoff pitch from Yale. This one will be fisted, and it will be an infield fly as Yale does make the play. That one just ran in on Calling there, and there will be 2 down. Now it's up to Andy Schwab, the right fielder, up at the plate here for the Tommies. Then back to the top of the lineup with Maya Workin, as we could potentially get, it looks like, a courtesy runner coming on here for Thompson. As this will be with Gemmel, the senior, as Gemmel will come on here for the catcher. So Layla Gemmel stands at now second base. Liason at first. Thompson again trying to put a run across here. If they're unable to do so, it will go to the bottom of the 5th. And a 2-0 game with the Lakers trying to add some insurance to their policy. First pitch swinging. This one here by Andy makes it now 0-1. Thompson scored a handful of runs late yesterday, as well did Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark in their contests. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Big swing off speed there by Yale. Now 0-2. Tommies scored 2 runs in the 5th, 4 runs in the 4th yesterday against Renville County, while Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark again plated 8 runs in the last couple innings. This is a slashing hit to left, making her way Gemmel to third. She will stay there as Matt Chandler hits the deck. Bases will be full here of Tommies. Nice inside-out swing by Andy Schwab. Gemmel will stand at third. Eliason stands at second, and Schwab will stand at first base. Maya Workin, bases full of Tommies here. The tying run and the go-ahead run on base. Workin takes a strike, now 0-1. Maya 0 for 2 here in the contest. For the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, it'll be their 2, 3, and 4 batters, bottom half of the 5th. 0-1, this will go foul. And now Workin will have to fight this one off. No balls and 2 strikes. Pair of ground outs, both to the shortstop in Eastos so far here today. So again, Gemmel stands at third base. At second is Eliason. And then at first base here is Andy Schwab, as Gemmel took that turn. That hit there by Andy was hit on a rope again to left, so Gemmel just couldn't come in to try to score. Here's the 0-2 to Maya. Workin hits it right back up the middle. 1 run's going to come in. Eliason rounds third. Here's the relay by Eastos, not in time. It's a 2 RBI single by Maya Workin, and we're knotted at 2 apiece. So Gemmel comes in to score. Eliason goes to coming on in. And now Andy Schwab goes to second base. Big knock on an 0-2 count here by Workin. The pitch by Yale. First pitch swing, and this will be off the second baseman's glove, Lindahl, but she does a good job recovering to retire the side 4-3 on a put-up. But we got a brand new ball game here in Jamestown. 2 runs across off of 4 hits. There were no errors and 2 runners left on base. We played 4.5 here in Jamestown. We're tied at 2 on your liveevent.com.
Pearly Community Co-op has been serving the area producers with exceptional service and quality products since 1933. Schedule your vehicle in the shop for tires, oil changes, and small repair services. Delivering premium Senex Farm fuels and lubricants direct to your locations. Call Rob for your farm fuel and bulk oil, as well as transport load and contract pricing. 218-861-6561. Pearly Community Co-op, locally owned and serving you since 1933. Call 218-861-6561.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
Benno to lead things off here for the Lakers after Thompson able to get 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base as Schwabe falls behind now 2-0 to the number 2 batter. A 2-0 pitch, make it now 3-0. Benno 0 for 2 today with a strikeout and a fly out to center. 3-0 pitch, in there for a strike at 3-1. Schwabe right now on for her 5th inning of work. This is going to be hit in the air. That's to right. Andy Schwab camps underneath it, and there's 1 down. 1 down here. Thompson 2 runs in the top half. Lacs-Burlington a run in both the 1st and the 2nd. Now it's with Sierra Yale. A walk and then a pop out here today. Rosenkrantz came in to score on the courtesy run back in the 1st. First pitch swinging. This is hitting the air to center. Workin is there underneath it. And there's 2 down. Tied at 2 with the batter coming to the plate here in the senior and third baseman. Zenna Berkeley, a single and a double here today with a run driven in. She's hit the ball hard twice at the plate so hard in the cleanup spot. First pitch swinging, and she gets another base knock here for Berkeley as she will get on. And as it's been in every inning, 2 batters up, 2 batters on, and another 2-out hit or a 2-out variety walk here for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. As we'll have a courtesy runner coming on here for the Lakers, as they will be bringing on the 7th grader, Ella Smith. So Smith will courtesy run and now be at first base. As for Schwabe, that'll be her 6th hit against. Now it's to Holland. Holland 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts to Working in center field. As the Lakers trying to take the lead right back here in the bottom of the 5th. Well, for Thompson, trying to put a 0 up and see if they can take their first lead when they come back up to the plate in the 6th inning. Schwabe. This will come up, and it will be a fly ball, and that'll be a out on the way. So you'll have Berkeley re-entering in the game. Fly ball for the 3rd time by Holland. There will be no runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We played 5 complete here. We're tied at 2 apiece on your liveevent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Top of the 6th inning, it will be the heart of the order here for Thompson. 3, 4, and 5 batters with Hurst, Schwabe, and Kurtz here for Thompson. Coming up on our post-game show, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, take a look at the final box score, recap what happened earlier today as well in the 7th-place contest between Mayport CG, Renville County, that and more still to come. 2-2 is the score here in the top of the 6th. Kaya first pitch swinging underneath the glove of Berkeley at 3rd, and Kaya Hurst is aboard for the first time today. Leadoff single. Sierra Yale now with her 6th hit against in the circle, and there's a runner on here for Thompson, and now it's to Sydney Schwabe. 0 for 2 with a strikeout her last time up for the senior pitcher, and we'll see what the play that Matt Chandler wants to put on with the leadoff runner at first. Looking to bunt, going through. Yes, she did. It will be 0-1. Sierra Yale just throwing that one up and away. Looking to bunt that one was Schwabe. As now Sydney falls behind the count 0-1. Here's Yale with the 0-1. This one bunted again. Up and out. Now it's going to be 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes with Hurst again at first. Here's the pitch. Off speed, popped up. This one will go into the netting here, and it will be 0-2. We did see yesterday Henry for Renville County nearly caught it on the netting here, but they said the netting helped it, so it did not count, but nearly just a similar play as Deaver was trying to make there. The 0-2 again here to Schwabe. This will be foul back to the netting this time, and Sydney doing a good job battling, as we'll see pitch number 5 of the at-bat upcoming here. Thompson has not led today. Lacs-Burlington with a run across in the 1st, a run across in the 2nd. Thompson with 2 runs their last time up in the 5th. That's where we are now, tied at 2. Yeah, with the 0-2 hit on the ground, that's going to go to the second baseman glove there by Lindahl, and they are going to complete the out at second base. They're going to say it's going to be on the exchange, as I think Matt Chandler wants to talk it over right now with the umpire here at second, saying was the glove and was the foot when she caught it there by Yeastas, was it on second base or was it on the exchange in which the ball was bobbled? Regardless, Schwabe will reach base. It's just a matter of, is it with 1 out on a fielder's choice, or will she reach base with no outs here? And they're going to say that there is the out at second, so Kaya Hurst is retired. Lindahl to Eastos, 4-6 on the putout, and there's one down. Lindahl went to Eastos, and again, if you glove it, got in your glove, got in the hand, and you touch the bag and you got possession of it, then you lose it on the transfer. It's still an out, and that's what they're going to call it there. One down. First pitch swinging here is Marley Kurtz. Kurtz led off the fifth with a single. Eventually was retired at third base. No balls, one strike with one out here, top of the sixth. 0-1 is going to be hit up the first baseline foul. Now 0-2. A reminder, we will have the Thompson Tommy Baseball Championship game as well here on YourLiveEvent.com later today at 7 o'clock against the Grafton Spoilers. The 0-2. Hit on the ground, another chance for the second baseman. This time bobbled by Lindahl. She can't make the play in time. So it'll be an E4. Schwabe able to get on base. That one will eat up Lindahl at second. Kurtz is aboard here, and the runners will be at first and second here for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. And the head coach, Peggy Pearson, wants to talk it over with their infield, as coming up will be Fiona Hendrickson after this on YourLiveEvent.com. So right now, tied at 2 apiece here on YourLiveEvent.com. Let's get to our in-game update here with the scoring so far of what we've had. The Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark opened it up with a Berkeley RBI single in the first. Lindahl then added to that in the second with an RBI single as well to make it 2-0. The Maya Workin with a 2 RBI single in the fifth. Mind you, all those runs scored have been with 2 outs, and that's where we are. That in-game update brought to you in part by the Hillsboro EDC. There's more at Exit 104, especially if you're looking to build your dream house. They got lots available. 1 out here. This one in there for a strike to Fiona. Hendrickson, 1 of 2 with a single back in the 5th inning. Sierra Yale with the 0-1 pitch. That'll miss outside. It's now 1-1. Berkeley stands at third base. Berkeley, that is. Eastos at short. Lindahl at second. Feller at first with Deaver behind the plate in the infield for the Lakers. 1-1's going to be hit right back up the middle. Eastos able to block it, but she blocks it, but it does not bring the run in. If she doesn't block it, Schwabe probably would be coming in to try to score with a throw by Benno in center. Neesham's in left and Holland's in right again. But right now the bases are full here for Thompson. Will be an infield single here by Fiona. As there'll be a courtesy runner again coming on here for Fiona's. That'll be with Gemmel. Schwabe's at third. Kurtz is at second. Now you got Gemmel at first. There's one down here with Cindy Eliason with a single here earlier today. Swung on and missed, now 0-1. She did come in to score in the 5th after reaching base on a fielder's choice. Looking to bunt. Here's the 0-1. This one will be hit and down for a base knock. Coming in to score here will be Schwabe. Kurtz rounding heat. She will come in to score. Fiona make that. Gemmel gets to third. It's a 2 RBI single here for Eliason, and the Tommies have their first lead of the day at 4-2. So 4-2 here for the Thompson Tommies, as now you'll have runners at second and third as well, after Neesham couldn't quite get to that softball quick enough. So coming in to score one more time will be Schwabe. Kurtz comes in to score. Gemmel goes first to third, and Eliason will stand at second base. And we'll have a new pitcher coming in the game here for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. We'll let you know about it next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand, rhino tested, rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World, carpetworldfargo.com.
There's more.
High school baseball here as Piper Feller now will go from first base to now in the circle here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark for the 8th grader. Berkeley will make her way now and play first base here as the infield starts shifting around a little bit. Still behind the plate again will be Deaver. And the Thompson Tommies still with 1 out. 2 outs to work with. Lindahl still at second as now Sierra Yale will go to third base. So Yale now will be at third. On the hook again is Sierra Yale for the runners at second and third with Gemmel and Cindy Eliason. And Cindy's had a couple of big hits here today, including that one to make it now 4-2. Now Claire calling to the plate, 0 for 1. First pitch, that'll miss for a ball. It's now 1-0. One-0 pitch. That'll miss. Now 2-0. And Annie Schwab is due up next. For Yale and Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, she went just 1 over the minimum through 4. And now Thompson in the 5th and the 6th inning here getting to her, so they run her out. And she goes 5 1/3 innings, 8 hits against. So far the 4 runs, 3 strikeouts, and 0 walks. The 2-1. Oh, miss outside. Now be 3-1. So you put the 8th grader, the first baseman in the game, and right now you have Calling at the plate with the hitter's count. The 3-1. That'll be a strike to 3-2 in a contest that is nearing the 1 hour mark. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and Feller comes back and gets the strikeout. 4th strikeout here for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark in the circle as a unit. Now it's to Andy Schwab here for Thompson. Andy with a single her last time up, 1 of 2 in the game. This will miss outside. It's now 2, make that 1-0. For Lacs-Burlington, they will have their 6, 7, and 8 batters due up in the 6th. This one foul tipped. Will be 1-1. So Lacs-Burlington, first 2 runs in the game. Since then, Thompson has plated 2 runs in the 5th and now 2 runs here in the 6th. 1-1, that'll miss outside. It's 2-1. Feller trying to get out of the situation here with just 2 runs against the Lakers. Here's the 2-1 offering. That'll be hit on the ground. Yeastas is there. Yeastas across the diamond. Not in time. A run coming in. They throw it all the way over to third then. Bjorkley to Yale. It's an RBI single for Schwab as Gemmel comes in to score. And the Thompson Tommies have taken now a 5-2 lead. That was going to be a tough play for Yeastas deep in the hole, and especially with Andy Schwabi, the lefty, hustling out of the bags here. So Schwab again, Andy, able to get that one across for the RBI here in the top of the 6th inning. As now you have Maya Warkin to the plate. Warkin with a 2 RBI single her last time up, takes this one back. The runner, and Schwab will make her way to second base. So Andy gets in a scoring position. It'll be 1 ball and no strikes. Maya was in a similar situation her last at-bat. With the bases loaded, she delivered the 2 RBI single at the time to tie the game. Now it's a chance to add to some more here for the Tommies as they lead it by 3. As Warkin hits one foul, it'll now be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Runners in scoring position again for Thompson. Lyson at third, Schwab at second. This will be hit. Yeastas will come in, try to get the runner, and we'll see what they have. They will say she did tag the runner, so Yeastas tags Cindy Eliason, and that'll retire the side. 6 unassisted on the put-up. But the Thompson Tommies take their first lead of the game with 3 runs across in the 6th on your liveevent.com.
Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Bottom of the sixth inning, Thompson Tommies with 3 runs across in the sixth on 4 hits and error and 2 runners left on base. And down to Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, which they were in this similar position again yesterday against Mayport CG before they scored 3 runs in the sixth and 5 runs in the seventh. They will look to try to do it again, but this time now to Thompson. Well, Thompson on the other side, 6 outs away from trying to be the consolation champs. First pitch swinging, this one scalded right back up the middle. Neesham's aboard here for the Lakers. And the Lakers have had at least 1 hit in every inning here today, and that'll continue. So the 7th hit of the contest here for the Lakers. With a runner on at first base is Aubrey Shep, 0 for 2 in the contest. And Sidney Schwabe in the circle. Able to throw a strike. It's now 0-1. Winner of this game will win back-to-back games here at the state tournament. After falling in the quarters, this will be hit on the ground. Drew Schwab is there. They get the lead runner. Chance to turn 2. Not in time. But they do get the lead runner as Shep will reach base on the fielder's choice. Neesham is retired on the Schwab to Hurst 4-6 put out at second base, and there's 1 down. As Matt Chandler's going to come out and talk it over here as the Lakers will have a courtesy runner. As it looks like Ingrid will try to come on here and be a pinch runner, excuse me. So we'll have a pinch runner on here for Lacs-Burlington, Ingrid Holland, the sophomore. So pinch runner again will be Holland over at first base. Then after this game, they will get to the third place game featuring Velva, Drake, Animus, and Beulah. Then the championship scheduled for a 5 o'clock start. That'll feature Kindred Richland and the Central Cass Squirrels. Will have that for you here on yourliveevent.com for the audio only. 1 down, first pitch swinging. This one's hitting the air to right, the right fielder. And Annie Schwab comes across for the out. And there's 2 down. Nice job by Andy Schwab with the wing, kind of taking that with it towards right center field into that alley there. There's 2 down. Now it's to Lindahl here, a single with a run driven in the second, hit by pitcher last time up in the 4th. 2 down here in the 6th. The pitch. Runner's going to go. Here's the throw. Backed up nicely by the shortstop there with Kaya Hurst as at 1 hop Drew Schwab. As getting into scoring position now here will be Holland. 2 down, 1 ball, no strikes on the way here with Lindahl at the plates. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. It's now going to be 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here with Logan Eastas on the on-deck circle for the Lakers. Sidney Schwabe in the circle. The 1-1 is going to be popped up, playable. Who's calling it? Schwabe calls off everybody, and she will get the out. And the final one at that here in the 6th inning. There were no runs on a hit, no errors, and a runner left on base. We played 6 today here in Jamestown, 5-2. Thompson leads it, coming to the plate in the 7th.
Are you dreaming of building or remodeling your dream home? This is Sonia from the Lighting Gallery, and we can help you from the time you start that dream to the time that your last fixture is hung in your room. We can come out to your house and do an in-home lighting design, picking out fixtures, working within your budget, working within your style, and putting together a full lighting package for you that makes your house feel like a home. If you're building, you're remodeling, visit us at the Lighting Gallery, located at 3622 South Washington Street in Grand Forks.
The Mayport CG Booster Club is here to support, promote, and encourage all Patriot sports and academic activities. The Mayport CG Booster Club members strive each year to make events within Mayport CG schools a very rewarding experience for the students, athletes, and spectators alike. For more information, like the Mayport CG Booster Club on Facebook. Best of luck to all the teams in the state softball tournament, and good luck to the Region 2 champ, Mayport CG Patriots, from the Mayport CG Booster Club.
Top of the 7th inning here, it's Thompson 5 with the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark 2 here in this championship consolation 5th place game here on YourLiveEvent.com for our audio-only broadcast. A reminder, the broadcast of this tournament game has been authorized by special arrangement with the Board of Directors, the North Dakota High School Activities Association, and get ready for some more racing throughout the summer months, including the Norman County Raceway in Ada. For more tickets and the complete race schedule, go to NormanCountyRaceway.com. Feller on here to begin the 7th inning. As to the plate again will be Drew Schwab. Schwab will see this one miss outside for a ball. Drew so far today 0 of 3 at the plate, but this one trying to change it with an opposite field single into right. Now Maker 1 of 4, and Feller gives up her second hit in relief. As you will have now Kaya Hurst. And with a runner on, we'll see what Thompson wants to do here. Hurst shows the bunt, does bunt, but this one goes foul. It's now 0-1. Kai with a single her last time up. 1 of 3 so far here in this contest. As the runner at first base again, Drew Schwab trying to get to second some way, somehow. We'll see if Hurst goes back to bunt here on the 0-1. She'll swing away, now make it 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes in a contest that is just over 65 minutes old here today in Jamestown. Rise ball, Hurst swung on and missed. Feller gets a strikeout, Hurst second in relief, and there's 1 down. Now to Sydney Schwabe with a run scored today. She's 0 for 3, reached base on a fielder's choice her last time up in the 6th. This will miss high, now 1-0. Thompson trying to add some runs across here before it gets to the bottom of the 7th, where the Lakers will come to the plates. 1-0 pitch, now miss high, now 2-0 for the Lakers. They'll be sending the top of their lineup with Yista, Speno, and Yale to the plates in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the 2-0. And the throw down, getting back safely there is Drew. It's now 3-0. Here to Cindy Schwabe. See if she gets the green light on 3 balls, no strikes. Taken all the way will be a 4-pitch walk. Drew Schwab will make her way to second. Schwabe is able to get aboard. First free pass of the game for a Laker pitcher between Sierra Yale and Piper Feller here. That's the first walk again. As now you have a runner at first and second with 1 down with Marley Kurtz to the plates. Marley will see this one miss inside. Now it's 1-0. So Marley, 1 of 4 with a single and a run scored. 1 of 3, that is, with a single and a run scored here today. I'll be in there for a strike at 1-1. Batter number 4 of the inning here for the Thompson Tommies. Last couple innings, they put traffic on the base pass, and they've been able to bring them in the 5th and the 6th. 1-1. That'll miss now 2-1. Thompson's left 5 runners on base so far in this contest. To Lacs-Burlington, in comparison, they've left 7 on base and 1 in every inning. 2-1 pitch. Good backhanded by Deaver in the dirt to keep it in front of her, but now makes it 3 balls and a strike to the number 5 batter here in the lineup for Thompson. 3-1 offering on the way. I'll be in there for a strike at 3-2. Runner at second is Drew Schwab. Cindy Schwabe stands at first. 3-2 pitch upcoming here from Feller. This will be hit up the first base line. Foul just right on top of the first base dugout here, and we'll keep it again at 3-2. Fiona Hendrickson then due up next here for Thompson. Thompson trailing in this one until the 5th, where they tied it up. Took the first lead of the game in the 6th with 3 runs across. Now trying to add to it here in the top half of the 7th. The 3-2. Strike 3 looking, and Harris, Piper Feller, gets her 3rd strikeout of the contest. And there's 2 down. As now you'll have Fiona coming up to the plate here. Fiona with 2 singles in the contest. This one will miss. Slow. It's now 1-0. Fiona, 2 of 3. Gemmel with 2 runs scored. And she came on to courtesy run for her. And after that, you have Liason due up next. This will be a strike. Now 1-1. Thompson has found ways to put good at-bats together here late. Piper Feller, though, looking to get out of the inning unscathed as this one will go foul. It's now 1-2. And top of the lineup for the Lakers, due up for Coach Peggy Pearson and DOB Lewis and Clark. But they're 1 strike or 1 out away from that point. 1-2 will be popped up, hit down the first base line, giving chase here is Berkeley, but that'll go foul. And it's now 1-2. As does the third base line. The first base line from the dugout kind of jets in a little bit with the fence line. Right out of real estate there again was Lindahl, Bjerkley, and Holen chasing after that foul ball. So we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the top of the 7th. The 1-2. Swung on and missed off speed, and Feller gets her 4th strikeout of the contest and strikes out the side. There were no runs off 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left on base. We played 6.5 here in Jamestown, 5-2. Thompson leads it by 3. Lakers coming to the plate.
Whether you're local or driving through Carrington, make sure to stop into the Prairie Inn restaurant. They have the best breakfast and coffee, but they also have some of the best dinner and supper entrees too. The Prairie Inn is your breakfast, dinner, and supper headquarters. Stop in and you can sink your teeth into some tasty sandwiches and soups. Take a trip through the Express Line salad bar with hot entree and, of course, the delicious pies and desserts. Located right by the roundabout in Carrington. Call 701-652-3976.
Bottom of the 7th inning here on YourLiveEvent.com. It is a 5-2 lead here for the Thompson Tommies over the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. So far, we've seen some really nice plays. Probably the best Great Plains Fireworks play of the game so far in this one. In the 4th inning, on the out at 3rd base, Logan Eastos on the double play eventually got the outs with Hurst. And then there was a double play as well earlier in the contest that they were running out of the game, as now DLB will hit this one with Logan Eastos into the gap. It's a leadoff single for the Lakers, their 8th hit of the contest. As you will see, Camry Benno coming up to the plates. That was a good hit. Again here, 1 pitch for Logan Eastos. Now you're going to have Camry Benno 0 for 3 here in this one. The tied run stands in the on-deck circle. Benno going to take a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike here in the 7th inning. This will make it now 1-1. Benno, the senior, going up against the senior here in the circle with Cindy Schwabe. This one is fisted. Going to be a tough play. Drew Schwab looking to get it, trying to go to first. Not in time. Benno able to get an infield single that goes right over the head of Schwabe, and Drew Schwab had to use that one on the hop to try to throw out the speedy Benno, unable to do so. And now the Lakers have runners at 1st and 2nd with Sierra Yale coming to the plate. 0 for 2 today with a walk back in the 1st inning. This will be hit in the air. Workin goes into right center. The runner is going to try to take up. Here's the throw. And eventually it will bounce all the way to the dugout. But both Eastos and Benno able to tag up. They get an extra 60 feet. And now you'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd as Matt Chandler wants to talk it over here with the infield. We'll break as well on YourLiveEvent.com.
It's the most prestigious prestigious challenging rep warning tour on dirt. The most wanted, baddest outlaws, and the most powerful late models on the planet. The world of outlaws, King's Late Models.
So the Lakers, runner at second is Benno. Yeastus is at third. Now it's Berkeley, who's 3 for 3 today with a double and 2 singles. Off-speed pitch out in front, giving a good chase there is Olsen. And she will run out of room. It's now 0-1. So again, Berkeley stands as the tying run here at the plate for the Lacs-Burlington. Lewis and Clark are down to their final 2 outs currently. So if you're the Tommies, you're more worried about the runner again. Not so much at second or third, but the batter at home. Another off-speed foul tipped, and it will be 0-2. As Schwabe works ahead in the count now, no balls and 2 strikes. As we get a quick time here, as Peggy Pearson going to talk it over with Zana up the third baseline after you saw the off-speed pitch there by Schwabe. See what some of the words of encouragement are, or some of the instruction, and then after that you have Holland due up next here for the Lakers. Schwabe again, the 0-2 upcoming. This will be hit, and that'll be up the first baseline on a line, but foul. That one gets by Olsen. That's 2 runs coming in to score at the speed of Benno, and all of a sudden then you got the tying run on base here for the Lakers. Schwabe with the 0-2 again. This will be hit on the ground, and that will be through for a base knock. Coming in to score is Yeastus. Benno rounds third. She will come in as well. And it's a 2 RBI single here for Berkeley, who's now 4 for 4 in the game with 3 runs driven in. So Berkeley stands at first base here with 1 down and a new score at 5-4. As now coming up to the plate will be Holland. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts to Workin, all 3 times in center field. 3 of the 4 runs driven in by Berkeley, who stands at first base. Neesham due up next. Still 1 down. Tied run stands at first, and the game-ending run now stands at home plate here for the Lakers. Schwabe with the pitch. This will be popped up, and this one will go foul. Now at 0-1. Batter number 5 here of the inning for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark. And as they did with the Vikings and the Patriots, you knew they weren't going to go away quietly here in the 7th. The 0-1 pitch. That'll miss now 1-1. The 1-1 again. That'll be low. Now 2-1. First runs across for the Lacs-Burlington since the 2nd inning. 2-1 pitch, going to be hit on the ground. That'll be up the third baseline foul. Now 2-2. So 2-2 again for the 8th grade right fielder with Holland. Schwabe looks into Hendrickson behind the plate. And the payoff pitch. The 2-2 is going to be hit on the ground. This will be into left field over the glove of Kurtz. And now the game-winning run stands at first base. Berkeley able to get to second. Holland able to get to first. It's been 4 singles here in the inning. As now you're going to have Neesham to the plate here for the Lakers. Neesham 1 of 3 today with a single, her last time up to begin the 6th inning. Getting down to crunch time for both of these teams right now here with 1 down. First pitch as this one will go foul. Now 0-1. Thompson Tommies lead it by a run for the moment. The Lakers looking to tie and possibly walk it off here in the bottom of the 7th inning in our consolation championship. The 0-1 pitch in there for a strike. Good location by Schwabe in at the knee. On the inner third of the plate now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Neesham. That'll get all the way to the backstop here, allow the runners to move up 60 feet. Hendrickson had no opportunity on that on the wild pitch. So all of a sudden this at-bat even changes a little bit more. Going to have a productive out to try to tie the game instead of a productive out to try to move the runner to third. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. This one will go in and over the press box here, and we'll keep it again at 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. Battling here is Neesham against Schwabe. Schwabe does have 2 strikeouts. Her last, though, was in the second. 1-2 pitch is popped up in the infield. Olsen sees it, and then she will collide for a second with Hendrickson as they're able to somehow come up with the softball and not have a full-on big-time collision. Hendrickson went to fly out on the pop-out, behind the plate, and there is 2 down. As Hendrickson and Olsen both came charging at the softball, 1 up and 1 down the first baseline. They did collide, but did a good job there. Catching on was Hendrickson. This one will be in the dirt, and Hendrickson sees this one with Shep. Shep reached base on a fielder's choice her last time up in the 6th. She's 0 for 3 here today. Tied run at third base. This one will miss inside. It's now 2-0. And the go-ahead run again stands at second. Berkeley at third. Holland at second. 2-0 pitch upcoming to the junior. 2-0's going to be hit right back up the middle. 1 run's going to score. Holland's trying to make it a walk-off. Here's the throw from Wark, and not in time. And the Lakers win it 6-5. Shep with the 2 RBI single right back up the middle here. And the Lakers win it 6-5 over the Thompson Tommies. DLB has done it again in the 7th inning. In this one now, it's the junior designated player with Shep. Working with a great throw, but with 2 outs going off right off the bat there was Holland. And the Lacs-Burlington Lewis and Clark Lakers will finish this game off with the win over the Thompson Tommies in comeback fashion, 6-5. They were the number 5 seed coming into this tournament. They will finish as the number 5 seed with a 6-5 win. The Lacs-Burlington will finish the year 21-6 on the season, while the Thompson Tommies will finish the year 18-10. In a game time that finishes here today in an hour and 21 minutes is the final game time played. The Lacs-Burlington led early 2-0. Thompson tied it at 2 in the 5th, took the lead in the 6th at 5-2, and then unable to put any runs up in the 7th. And the Lacs-Burlington comes back across and able to win it here with 4 runs again in this 7th inning. Our post-game show is coming up next here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
As we come back here, here's a look at the final box score in this one. For the Lacs-Burlington, 6 runs, 12 hits. They committed 3 errors, and DLB would eventually leave 2, 4, 6, 7. They would have 7 runners on board. For the Thompson Tommies, 5 runs, 9 hits, no errors. And for Thompson here in this one, they would leave 7 runners on base. Piper Feller in relief picks up the win here for the Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, and Sydney Schwabe will pick up the loss here in the circle for the Thompson Tommies. It's now time to get to our player of the game, brought to you in part by Enbridge Energy. Go to Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Life takes energy. Well, the player of the game here in this one is Zayna Berkeley. She goes 4-4 from the plate with a run scored and 3 runs driven in. She is our Enbridge Energy player of the game without her at bat here today, particularly in the 7th inning there, which got 2 runs across to make it at the time 5-4 Thompson as they came into that deficit, but she got some damage done earlier in the game as well. Again, 4 for 4 on the way here for Lacs-Burlington. Lewis and Clark, senior third baseman that eventually became the first baseman. Berkeley here is our Enbridge Energy player of the game. And our Great Plains Fireworks play, well, we just saw it again one more time there with that finishing off 2 RBI single here by Aubrey Shep with the 2 RBIs to finish it off. That is a sparkling play brought to you in part by Great Plains Fireworks in Hillsboro. 701-436-6140, or simply check them out on the frontage road coming up here in late June and early July to get your fireworks started. Final box score in this one for the Thompson Tommies. Maya Warkin goes 1 of 4 with 2 RBIs. Drew Schwab goes 1 of 4 here at the plate. Kaya Hurst goes 1 of 4 as well. Sydney Schwamby with a run scored goes 0 for 3. Marley Kurtz goes 1 of 4 with a run scored. Fiona Hendrickson goes 1 of 4 with a run scored as well. Liason goes 2 of 3 with a run scored and a run driven in. Colling goes 0 for 2 with a walk, and then Andy Schwam here at the plate goes 2 of 3 today with an RBI. In the circle, Sydney Schwamby, 6 2/3 innings, 12 hits, 6 runs, 5 were earned with a walk and 2 strikeouts. In the circle for Yale for Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, she goes 5 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 earned, no walks and 3 strikeouts. And Feller in the circle goes 1 2/3 in relief, 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. Logan Eustas 1 of 4 with a run scored. Benno 1 of 4 with a run scored. Yale 0 for 3 with a walk. Yeah, Berkeley, as we alluded to, 4 of 4 with a run scored and 3 runs driven in. Holing goes 1 of 4 with a run scored. Neesham goes 1 of 4. Shemp goes 1 of 4 with 2 RBIs. Feller goes 2 for 3 on the play with a run scored. And then Lindahl goes 1 of 2 with a run driven in. So that's a look at your box score and your Enbridge Energy player of the game. We come back, we'll put a bow on this one after this. Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark, again, wins it 6-5 in comeback fashion with 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
It's the summer sale at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro. All VersaMax and CargoMax trailers at summer sale prices. Plus, you get up to an additional $250 rebate on CargoMax trailers. Bloomfield Enterprise has the 10.5, 12.5, and 14.5 VersaMax trailers. Stop by to look and purchase with large discounts, or call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. The summer sale on VersaMax and CargoMax trailers ends June 30th at Bloomfield Enterprise in Hillsboro.
Meet Blake, the messiest 4-year-old on the planet. He's no ordinary durability tester. Meet SmartStrand, no ordinary carpet. With all pet protection, it's the softest, most durable, easiest to clean carpet on the planet. When Blake's barn got a comfy makeover, SmartStrand came clean, even went up against a 2-ton rhino. Made to withstand all walks of life. Ask for SmartStrand. Rhino tested. Rhino approved.
Available at Carpet World. CarpetWorldFargo.com.
Again, a final in this one, 6-5 to Lacs-Burlington. Lewis and Clark with the win over the Thompson Tommies. Tip of the cap to Thompson. They had a chance in every game in this tournament, quite frankly, to win it in the 3 games that they played. Going back to what they did against the Beulah Miners, it was 2-1 was the final in that game. In the quarterfinals, Beulah 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the 6th. They take a look at Renville County. Thompson played 7 runs in the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning combined to defeat Renville County 9-7. And then here in this one, Thompson down early, able to get the lead. And then Lacs-Burlington, Lewis and Clark able to take advantage of 4 singles in that, make it 5 singles in the 7th as they're able to get those 5 hits and eventually come back for the win 6-5 over the Thompson Tommies. Lacs-Burlington, same thing can be said. Lost 9-6 against Kindred Richland. Taking a look at what they did yesterday. Came back with 8 runs in the 6th and the 5th innings to defeat Mayport CG 9-7. So that is a look at, again, some of the games here this tournament. For the Lakers, they will finish 5th place. For the Thompson Tommies, they will finish 6th place. So still to come later today here on YourLiveEvent.com, we will get to the Thompson Tommy Baseball Championship game at 7 o'clock against Grafton. Central Cass 3rd place game against Cheyenne New Rockford at 4:30. And we will also get to the softball championship here featuring Kindred Richland and the Central Cass Squirrels. That game is scheduled to get underway at 5 o'clock. Thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you join us for our next contest here in about 3 hours from now, 3.5 hours, the schedule of the next game here for the championship, again between Kindred Richland and the Central Cass Squirrels. Our interview is brought to you in part by Dakota Heritage Bank. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing their heritage and their future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. Go to Dakota Heritage Bank's website. That's dhbanknd.com. That again is dhbanknd.com, providing our pregame and postgame interviews. We did have an opportunity to speak with Matt Chandler earlier, talking about anytime we get to this time of the year, the 4 seniors that they had here for the Thompson Tommies. Always tough because the finality, whether you win or lose. Sydney Schwabe, Drew Schwab, Marley Kurtz, and Layla Gemmel playing their final game for Coach Matt Chandler and the Thompson Tommies. Lakers win at 6-5. I'm Chase Miller. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon and stay with us again for more baseball and softball coverage here from the Buffalo City in just a few hours.